Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to Division II Men's College Basketball. We're at Merckett Gymnasium on the campus of Stonehill College. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood. We'll be describing tonight's action. Stonehill Skyhawks hosting the Falcons from Bentley University. Stonehill, of course, last season, they finished with a record of 17 wins and 12 losses. They were 12-9 in the Northeast 10 Conference. And their tri-captains, three very talented juniors, Dan Laggy, Will Morton, and of course, Brandon Twitty. We are interested in seeing what happens this year. Coach Kraus has a total of 10 returning lettermen and 4 starters. And I know that they're playing a team that's rated number 3 in the NE10 Conference. Stonehill right now is dressing 3 sophomores, 3 juniors, 3 seniors, I should say 5 sophomores and 5 freshmen. Meanwhile, the Falcons from Bentley University, they're dressing 2 seniors, 3 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. Their head coach is Jay Lawson, class of '79 at the University of New Hampshire, his 28th season. Chris Kraus, his 6th season, and of course, he actually played his college basketball right here at Stonehill, and he's had lots of success, and we wish him nothing but the best. The Falcons were 16-12 during the 2017-18 season, and we had the opportunity to cover the first game of tonight's doubleheader. Stonehill lost to the young ladies from Bentley University by a score of 70-54. Ken, who were some of the scorers for the Lady Skyhawks?
Yeah, so this evening, like Dave said, we've done a doubleheader, and the women's game was the first game. It was 70-54, and the Bentley beat out Stonehill this evening. But the top scorers for Bentley was Victoria Lux. She got 17 points. Katie Maragoli, she had 9 points. Amy McConnell, she had 11. And Megan Lewis had 13. On Stonehill, we had Kayla Raymond. She was the top scorer this evening with 12 points. Kayla is from Oliver Ames High School here in Easton. Gabriel Rhoda is 11, and Jennifer Wadden at 11. Those were the top scorers for both teams.
Back to the men's game right now. Both teams are loosening up. It's the Skyhawks hosting the Falcons. Falcons are a team to be reckoned with in the NE10 Conference, but let's take a look at the first 2 games, non-league games that Stonehill played. They beat the University of District of Columbia by a score of 87-61. And they lost to St. Thomas Aquinas by a score of 82-78. So they're 1-1 in non-league games. Stonehill is picked 4th in the NE10. That's the preseason pick. Bentley is picked 3rd. So these teams are pretty well balanced. Lots of returning players from both teams. Yes, graduation takes away some of the players, but we've got some terrific players here between both these teams, Stonehill College and Bentley University. Nick Allende is going to be the producer for today's game. He also is helping out on camera. And Bentley will be playing 4 away games after tonight's contest, and they'll be back on the 28th of November to host Merrimack College from North Andover, Massachusetts. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Bentley University Falcons. They're 2-0. This is the first Northeast 10 conference game for both players. I should say teams. So let's take a look at the starters. Wearing number 5, Chris Hudson, a junior, averaging 7 points a game. Ryan Richmond, here we're number 11. He's their top scorer, 21 points a game. Jordan Mello Klein, he's from this area. He's from Sharon, Massachusetts. Here we're number 23, a sophomore guard. Colton Lawrence, also a sophomore, will be one of the 3-guard offense. Zach Gilpin will also start. He's averaging 15 points a game. Colton Lawrence averages 18 points a game. And they're led by their head basketball coach, Jay Lawson. Here's the Skyhawks being introduced now. Owen Chose, wears number 13, a sophomore guard. 9 points a game is what he averages. Good 3-point shooter. Brandon Twitty will wear number 3, a junior, averaging 13 points a game. From Randolph, Massachusetts. Daniel Laggy, he'll wear number 21, averaging 18 points a game. Another junior, number 33, Will Morton. And finishing out the starting 5 for the Skyhawks, wearing number 35, a senior, will be Joe Barrera from Lawrence, Massachusetts. And I'll tell you, Ken, when you take a look at Laggy, of course, let's look at Twitty. And of course, Morton, they're the tri-captains for this squad. They all can shoot the threes, they can all rebound, and they're all quick. Head coach Chris Krause, Stonehill, class of 2006. He is enjoying his 6th season. The assistant coaches, Matt Miller and Carter Smith, that name I remember. He played his college ball right here. There's the tap, control from Baroa to Chose. Stonehill gets the ball first. They get it to Morton. Morton works the far side of the court. Baroa at the low post. Played his high school basketball at Lawrence Central Catholic. Goes off the window, makes the basket. But we're going to have a foul on the play. Will they count the hoop? I think they indicated that the foul was before the shot at the hoop. So Chose will put the ball in play. Gets it to Baroa. To Morton. Morton goes to the hoop, throws it off the window, and makes a pretty play. Give him the basket. 2-0. We play 2 20-minute halves.
Stonehill first on the board.
Hudson and Richmond are the 2 key players. Ball stolen. Here's Morton out front, working against a man-to-man defense. They get it to Chose, to Morton, takes the 3. Bang! He got it! So Stonehill out in front, 5-0. Here come the Falcons across the timeline. Mello with the basketball. They work the far side of the court. They go baseline. Not afraid to take the threes. And driving to the hoop is Gilpin. He makes the basket. Falcons are on the scoreboard. 8:31, the clock running. Stonehill hosting the Falcons. There's a turnaround, Jay. He made the basket, but there was a traveling violation called before the hoop. Hudson wears number 5. Richmond number 11. And the ball handler, Jordan Mello Klein. And there's a penetration to the hoop. went baseline, made the basket, and got fouled.
John Mello Klein is from Sharon, Mass, and he went to Thayer Academy.
So Colton Lawrence at the charity stripe picked up 24 points in his last ball game for the Falcons. Takes the shot, misses it, and guess what? Bentley gets the rebound. Little tricky dribble by Hudson. Back out front. They work the far side of the court. There's the J. Bang! He got it. Richmond with the hoop. Ryan Richmond picked up 23 points in one of his non-league games. He's a senior from Toronto, Ontario. There's Twitty, and he got it. So Brian Twitty makes his three. Randolph, Massachusetts, played his high school basketball at Catholic Memorial, West Roxbury. And again, you can't let this guy shoot. Ryan Richmond from Toronto, Ontario, played at David and Mary Thompson.
Tie game.
Laggy to Twitty. Twitty back out front to Baroa. To Morton. Morton at the top of the key to Chose. Chose stops. Bounce passes to Baroa. Baroa goes to the hoop, takes the shot, gets it blocked. Both these teams play 20-minute halves. There'll be a 30-second clock. I'm Dave Clifton, along with Ken Wood. And on the camera, we certainly couldn't do this game without him. And we appreciate his efforts.
And we want to thank Northeastern Savings Bank for being our sponsor this evening for the men's game.
So Nick Allende watches, and we look at this new basketball court. A lot of work went into it off season. It's called the Paula Sullivan Court. It's brand new, spanking new, I should say. 1631, Stonehill out in front. I should say they trail by a bucket. Here's Laggy. Goes to the hoop, left-handed shooter, gets it partially blocked. Klein. He's the playmaker on this team. Hudson and Richmond are the shooters. And we're going to have an offensive foul. A pushing off. Called by Chris Hudson. Called against Chris Hudson. He's a junior forward, 6'5", weighs about 200 pounds. How do I know that? I didn't weigh him. I just looking at the program. In the lineup now, we have Josh Mack. He's a freshman from Winchester, Virginia. And we have a foul on the play. Good fake to the left. He went right, got fouled. Dan Laggy, junior, 6'5", from Oceanport, New Jersey. He remembers his hometown school at South Regional back in Jerseytown. Josh Mack at the foul line, a freshman. I should say Dan Laggy. Here's the shot by the left-hander. Bang, he makes it.
Tie game again, 10.
This cablecast a production of ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Three-point attempt doesn't fall. And nice block. Wow. That was Michael Bowen. Michael's a senior at 6'4", played at Mansfield High School, one of the Green Hornets. Laggy, three-pointer, just won't fall for the Skyhawks. We got a tie ball game, 10-10. Mason Webb comes into the lineup for the Falcons. Getting some playing time, Andrew Sims, another freshman from Fort Laurel, New Jersey. A couple of Jersey players here on the Skyhawks team. Klein goes to the hoop, throws it up, and gets fouled. He dribbles both hands. He's a left-handed shooter. He's from Sharon, Massachusetts, and of course I know him. He was in my youth program when I was doing some coaching over there in Sharontown. Interesting to see he's here with Bentley College. Had a chance to chat with him before the game. Made his first free throw. He'll get a second. Good concentration from the charity stripe, and he makes it all net. Bentley out in front of Stonehill by 2. It's the Skyhawks hosting the Falcons. We're at Merckett Gymnasium on the campus of Stonehill College. Good crowd on hand. Not totally filled here in the stands. Good penetration to the hoop by Bowen, a senior from Mansfield. Played his high school basketball in the Hockomock League. One of the Green Hornets, they called him. Bowen on defense. His dad, high school, I should say, college baseball coach here at Stonehill. Little tricky dribble by Klein. Takes the J at the left elbow, won't fall. Here's Morton. Taking his time, works the near side of the court. Bowen at the top of the key. Going low, baseline is Chose. He chose the right lane to go, and he made the basket.
12-point game. In between, they're both tied again.
Loose ball picked up. Good steal, hustle by Mack to Bowen. Bowen
and then
went down the right lane, crossover dribble, went to his left hand and kissed it off the window. Pretty basket by Bowen.
14-12, Stonehill.
That was blocked by Loggy. He still made it.
Back to a tied game again.
Here's Mack now, takes it across the timeline. Out front with Bowen. And again, Bowen goes to the hoop, tries to dish off, ball stolen. Give credit to Webb on the steal. This is a guy that you can't let shoot. That's Ryan Richmond. Bang, he got it. He's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Morton to Chose. They go low. And again, off the window with the left hand. Pretty basket by Andrew Sims. He's a 6'6" forward, only a freshman.
From Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Stonehill has 5 freshmen and 5 sophomores dressing for this game. 3 seniors. The tri-captains for Stonehill, Loggy, Morton, and Twitty. Twitty played on a real good high school basketball team called Catholic Memorial out of West Roxbury. Ball blocked. Blocked by Twitty. Twitty with the basketball. They worked the near side of the court. Bowen posted low. Loggy at the wing on the right. Good ball movement, working against a man-to-man defense. Stonehill trails by 1. Loggy tries to go baseline, gets it back out front. Ball stolen, and we have a traveling violation. Chose made the same call that the official made. When you talk about coaches, you have to talk about Chris Kraus. His 6th year is the head basketball coach. He played in 2006. He was a guard right on the same team. And he has taken his team to tournament play on a number of occasions. And we have a foul on the play. That was Baroa from Lawrence, Massachusetts. Played his high school basketball at Lawrence Central Catholic. Got pretty good size. He's a good rebounder. And he does a pretty good job from the free throw line. Richmond at the scorer's table. He'll be coming back in for the Falcons. Baroa makes his first shot. It's good. He wears number 35. He's a senior at 6'5".
12:06 left in the first half.
The assistant coaches here at Stonehill, Matt Miller and Carter Smith, they work with Coach Kraus. Stonehill once again out in front by 1. 18-17. The Skyhawks. Both these teams part of the Northeast 10 Conference. Good defense by Baroa. Ball went out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Pete Blust. Falcons in a man-to-man defense. Skyhawks, they like to shoot the threes, but they can also penetrate. And there we go. Baseline, Mack with the basketball.
Josh Mack.
Well, Josh Matt is a freshman, getting some good playing time. He gets the foul called against him. He has the task of covering Ryan Richmond. Richmond averages 21 points a game. He also does a pretty good job rebounding, likes to shoot the threes, and he plays about 30 minutes a game. 3 officials for tonight's ball game. That's Division II college basketball. We're at beautiful Merkett Gymnasium, a new gymnasium floor. Stonehill in the white jerseys, playing a loose man-to-man defense. Almost looks like a zone. There's a dish off underneath. Ball blocked by Laghi. The left-handed dribbler takes it across midcourt with his right hand. Gives it to Twitty. Twitty bounce passes underneath to Baroa. Baroa goes off the window. Missed shot. Rebound. Pulled down by Colton Lawrence. The crowd enjoying this game. Bentley women won the first game of the doubleheader. But it was a terrific game. 2 of the best teams in Northeast 10. Morton reports to the scorer's table. Also reporting is Andrew Sims. Baseline. Nice, pretty play. Laghi with the basket. Laghi, a sophomore.
22-17 Stonehill. 10 minutes left in the first half.
I should say a junior. Laghi is a junior. Morton is a junior. And Tweedy is a junior. All 3 tri-captains, but they can shoot and they can play defense ball. Loose ball stolen. Good hustle by Baroa. Laghi getting up a little slow, but he's on his feet. Across the court pass to Laghi. Mack drives to the hoop, throws it off the window, but the basket will not fall. Right idea for the freshman. Brandon Twitty gets the rebound, slows things up, gets a call from the coach on the sidelines. Morton comes in. Twitty gets a rest. And Laghi gets a rest. Timeout on the field. This will be a 30-second timeout. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood. And Ken, let's give a little plug to our sponsor. The Northeast Savings Bank has been very cooperative in terms of community service stuff, but they also are one of the sponsors here for Stonehill College men's basketball.
Yeah, we want to thank Northeastern Savings Bank for, like Dave said, for sponsoring the games this year. They have done it for several years for us. So we want to thank them, and they're a good community bank. And I understand that they are merging with the Mutual Bank coming up, and the name will be totally Northeastern Savings Bank after the first of the year. So we want to thank them. They're really growing over the years, and they're a full-service bank.
Okay, both teams have enjoyed a timeout with their head coaches. 9:19 we're in the first half, and it's interesting to take a look at some of the scoring so far. 5 points for Morton, 4 for Laggy, and 3 for Twitty, all three tri-captains. There's a shot from the corner. Bang! He got it! So Andrew Sims, he picks up his three-pointer. He now has 5 points in this ball game. Looking at the point totals, 7 points for Richmond and 4 points for Gilpin. That's been the total scoring, most of the scoring for the Falcons. There's Klein with the J, left-handed shooter, uses both hands. And for young basketball players out there, as you watch this Division II college game, how important it is to be able to use both hands when you play basketball. Twitty fought for the rebound, missed the layup. That's part of the early season games. There's a J from the far side of the court. And making that basket was Mason Webb. Stonehill enjoying a 5-point lead. Ball stolen. Morton tried to get it out front and put it in the hands of one of the Falcons.
Checking in for Bentley, number 5, Chris Hudson.
So Stonehill College in Waltham, Massachusetts, taking on the Skyhawks here. Stonehill, they call them, and they're from Easton, Massachusetts. That's where Merckett Gymnasium is located. Turnaround, Jay, bang, he got it, and he got fouled.
27-20, Stonehill College. 7:33 left in the first half.
So going to the foul line right now will be Laggy. A chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. He dips, he shoots, he got it. So Stonehill enjoying an 8-point lead, 7:30. Two outstanding teams in the Northeast Division. Should say Northeast Conference of the Northeast 10 Division. Both teams have seen lots of tournament play in the past. Preseason poll establishes that Bentley is ranked third before the games really get going, and Stonehill is ranked fourth in the men's Division II basketball. Quick timeout called by Jordan Mello Klein, the sophomore from Sharon, Massachusetts, who played over at Thayer Academy. He's a sophomore guard, 6'1", 178 pounds. And Ken, it's nice to see a guy like Carter Smith coming back to coach. He was a guard here, did a pretty good job the first year that we covered these games. And he has the opportunity to give back to this program. So getting a rest right now is Andrew Sims, a freshman from Fort Laurel, New Jersey. Did a good job while he was in there, no doubt about it. Laggy is his replacement. Barola has the basketball. Plays catch out front with Laggy. Laggy dishes off to Twitty. Twitty stops, works the near side of the court. Three-point shot. Will Morton. Holy cow.
Oh, Will.
These guys can shoot the Trois. They call them threes. From way downtown. He almost shot that from downtown Easton. Stonehill out in front by 8. There's another guy that can shoot the threes. He missed that one. Will Morton at 6'6", pulls down the rebound. His last name is spelled Moreton. Morton.
40-32, Stonehill. 2:03 left in the first half.
The clock running. Baroa posted low. Takes the J in the paint. Misses the shot. And right now, Stonehill going with Laggy. Chose Twitty. Morton. Baroa gets a rest, and in comes number 11, Andrew Sims, the freshman at 6'6". Again, we're sorry that Owen DeGraff is not playing, the sophomore, at 6'8", 212 pounds. He's on the injured list due to an injury that should be looked at. Morton takes the J. This time it doesn't fall. We were talking about Owen DeGraff. He had a concussion, and I think the coach is doing the right thing. That's the protocol. When he comes back, he'll give them some more size. Bowen reports to the scorer's table. The official calls him in. Morton gets a rest. The clock stops at 1:18. Richmond at the charity stripe. Good shooter. Makes it, he'll get a second. He's got that soft touch. Notice how most of the players, they have to rub their sneakers to give them that sticky feeling when they hold that ball. He shoots after concentration, makes the hoop.
40-36, Stonehill.
Tonight's cablecasted production of ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Congratulations to Bob Miller. He's now with ESPN. We wish him the best. Spent some good time and some good learning and training at ECAT. That ball was in and out. Someone said a prayer and out it came, and that person must have been from Waltham.
They just kept rolling around that rim and wouldn't drop.
So they'll call this foul against Chose. Chose is trying to find out from the official what it was that he did. And this guy is dangerous on the foul line. Young basketball players, look at the concentration. A little dip in the knee, takes the shot, good concentration. Have to put an arc on the ball. He was an outstanding high school basketball player as well. He dips, he shoots, he got it.
40-38, Stonehill.
Clock's running, under a minute. Difference is a bucket. Chose to Twitty from Randolph, Massachusetts. Gets it to Chose. Chose stops, he pops, won't fall, and the rebound is hauled down by Pete Blust from Hinsdale, Illinois. Right now, the Falcons holding for the last shot. Instructions from Coach Jay Lawson, 28 years, class of 79 at the University of New Hampshire. Two fine coaches here tonight. And finally goes to the hoop, throws it up, rebound hauled down by Laggy. Laggy takes a three-pointer, almost, didn't go in, and Stonehill at the end of the first half out in front by a score of 40-38. Ken, a real fast-paced first half for both these teams, and we'll keep the mics here because we want to give you some halftime stats on the scoring and the rebound. So this was quite a ball game from two pretty good basketball teams in Division II. When you take a look at the NABC Division II coaches poll, you'll see teams like Merrimack getting some votes. But you're talking about West Liberty. They've always been up there on the top. St. Anselm is rated number 6. And the D2 SIDA Top 25 Media Poll, we certainly have St. Thomas Aquinas is in there. But you go back to Northwestern Missouri State, Indiana, and Pennsylvania. St. Anselm's, they're all up there. They're teams to be reckoned with as we go through the season. Bentley, however, in the East Region Media Poll, they're rated number 6. Stonehill has some honorable mention. They also have a rating as number 5.
Yeah, but
Ken,
Dan Laggy.
Let's take a look at some of the games that are coming up next for Stonehill College, and of course we're talking about the men's division.
Yeah, the next game will be this month here on Wednesday the 28th with Merrimack College. It's going to be at 7:30 p.m. So that's with Merrimack College here at Stonehill. That'll be the last home game other than tonight for this month. In December, we have a large amount of home games here. On the 5th of December, Assumption College. On Saturday the 8th is Southern New Hampshire University. And Sunday the 16th is Concola, New York College. And Saturday the 29th is University of Bridgeport. So those are going to be the home games in December. So there'll be 4 Saturday, Wednesday, and a Sunday. So games. Those will be at 3:30 for the last 3.
Let's give a little mention to the honorable weekly honor roll in the Northeast 10 Conference. Actually, it's not games that they played in the Northeast 10, but they're non-league games. Dan Laggy from Stonehill. He's a junior from Oceanport, New Jersey. And on the same court tonight, Ryan Richmond from Bentley. He's from Toronto, Ontario. He's a senior. What a career he's had at Bentley University. Taking a look at the Northeast 10 Conference, who plays in what division. In the Northeast Conference of the Northeast 10 Division, we have Assumption, Bentley, St. Anselm's, St. Michael's of Vermont, Southern New Hampshire, Stonehill, Franklin Pierce, and Merrimack. In the Southwest Division, I should say Conference of the Northeast 10, you have Adelphi, Lemoyne, St. Rose, Pace, New Haven, American International, and Southern Connecticut State. Stonehill will be facing most of those teams during the season. It's a new team, it's a new year. All the folks in the town of Easton, Massachusetts are so happy to have Stonehill College right in the center of their community. And to be able to come over here and to enjoy some of the games on the campus. The men's game led by their tri-captains, Will Morton, Brandon Twitty, and of course Laggy. Those are 3 names that you're going to hear quite often. All 3 of them are juniors, and all 3 of them have done a wonderful job as sophomores and as freshmen here at Stonehill College. Welcome back to Merckett Gymnasium on the campus of Stonehill College. You're watching the second half of Division II men's college basketball. Stonehill right now out in front by a bucket, 40-38. They're taking on the Falcons this evening from Bentley University in Waltham, Massachusetts. Stonehill right now has 2 victories, I should say 1 victory. They're 1-1 on the season. They were both non-league games. 10 lettermen returning this year for Coach Kraus, and 3 juniors that are the tri-captains. And they're taking on a pretty good basketball team, Bentley University. And especially when you see players like Chris Hudson. Don't let me forget Ryan Richmond. He leads his team in the first half with 16 points. Chris Hudson has 6. Colton Lawrence has a total of 4 points. Mason Webb 3. And on the Stonehill scoreboard, 10 points by Will Morton. Laggy has 10 points, both of them juniors. 5 points for Chose, 4 points for Baroa, and 7 points for Andrew Sims. 1 point, a free throw by Josh Mack. Score 40-38. Falcons get the basketball first. There's a turnaround J, doesn't fall. Stonehill comes down with the rebound. This will be a 20-minute half here in the second. Laggy, turnaround J, goes off the window, doesn't fall. As he back rimmed it. Richmond, where's number 11? Chris Hudson, number 5. Their point guard, number 23, Jordan Mello Klein. Here's the shot. He threw it over the rim, and Baroa come down with the rebound. Coach Kraus goes with the same starting 5. Goes to the hoop and makes the basket. Morton with another hoop.
42-38, Stonehill.
Morton now has a total of 12 points. Ball almost stolen. It is stolen. Here comes Laggy. He dishes off underneath to Baroa. Good hustle by the Falcon defense. 42-38. Stonehill out in front by 4. Here's a shot from way downtown. Colton Lawrence, pretty good scorer. He's from Myerstown, Pennsylvania.
Now Stonehill's only up by 1.
Big thank you to the Northeast Savings Bank, Ken. We appreciate them jumping in to sponsor. They're very much into community service.
And they have 9 offices around Easton area.
Laggy goes to the hoop, throws it up, ball just won't fall. Coach Kraus looking for a foul on that last play. Good penetration by their top scorer, Ryan Richmond. He's from Toronto, Ontario. He's a senior. What a career he's had at Bentley University. Chest pass to Chose. He gets it back to Morton. Morton drives to the hoop, gets it to Chose again. Three-pointer, bang!
Beautiful.
He got it.
Way downtown.
Holy cow. And again, if he's free, he's going to make them.
45-43, Stonehill. 17-10 left in the second half.
That's why the coach has Owen in there. He's from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. A biology major. He's figured out how to shoot those 3-pointers. And again, Coach Kraus looking for a foul in that play. Good penetration to the hoop.
And right now have a tie game now. 45-45.
So Colton Lawrence picks up another hoop. He's a good scorer. More than three-pointer won't drop for Stonehill. 45. It's all tied up. And again, looking for a timeout, Ken.
Now all of a sudden Bentley's moved forward for the first time in the game.
Coach Kraus now making some substitutions. Here's the fast break now by the Falcons. They go to the hoop. They throw it in. Timeout, Stonehill. So right now, Stonehill trailing the Falcons from Bentley University by a score of 49-45, 15-53. Coach Kraus talking with the officials. Not happy with some of the calls. But this game can certainly go either way. You know, Ken, I've banked with the Northeast Savings Bank for a long period of time. You have as well.
Yeah, I've banked with Northeastern Savings Bank for over 20 years, and I'm continually surprised at how awesome they are. My card was compromised at one time, and the fraud department called me and canceled the card. I went to the local branch after hours, and they are open. So we want to thank Northeastern Savings Bank because there's a lot of situations like that they help their customers out with.
We appreciate their support. Coach Kraus now will go with Baroa. Twitty is back in the lineup. And Mack is coming back in. Josh Mack, a freshman from Winchester, Virginia. Baroa is being covered closely by the man-to-man defense. Twitty, a little tricky dribble, goes to the hoop, throws it in. Wow. How did he put that in? He went right, he then went left, he threw the ball up, he had two people on him, and he ended up making the basket. And there's a turnaround Jay. That was Chris Hudson on the hoop. The junior forward at 6'5" from Hotston, Maine.
51-47.
Baroa
Bentley
worked his way underneath, went underneath the hoop and threw it off the window. Good use of the backboard, no doubt about it.
Stonehill down by one bucket.
The second half is a production of ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. We're at Stonehill College. They're hosting Bentley University. Both these teams part of the Northeast 10 Conference. Stonehill finished their season last year with a record of 17 wins and 12 losses. They were 12-9 in the NA10 Conference. Right now they're 1-1, 2 non-league games. Coach Kraus in his 6th year, and he has 10 lettermen returning, and he's got lots of help from 5 freshmen. Good effort, certainly by let's give credit to Andrew Sims, freshman forward at 6'6". He saved the ball, so Stonehill got it back again. Ball stolen, restolen. Here comes Bowen. Gets the ball to Sims. Sims a little. And we have a foul in the play. They're going to call this against Baroa, number 35. The young man from Lawrence, Massachusetts gets a rest. Laggy back in the lineup. He also is a junior. Laggy's from Oceanport, New Jersey. Will Morton is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And this young lad driving to the hoop got fouled. He's from right next door to Easton. He's from Sharon, Mass. He'll go to the charity stripe. He'll shoot 2 because he was fouled in the act of shooting. It's nice when you come down here and you're doing a cable cast and you get to see people like this young fella on the foul line, although he's playing on the opposite team. Played his basketball over there in Sharontown. And in the women's game tonight, we saw Miss Raymond playing, and last year she was in a high school uniform.
That's right. Yep.
And she led the Skyhawks in scoring tonight.
Stonehill down by 2 buckets. 13:55 left in the second half.
Here's Twitty, gets a shot blocked. Stonehill in the white jerseys and a tight man-to-man defense. And we're going to have either stepped on the baseline. That's exactly what the call was. That's what I called, and I'm way over here. But I'm not official. The call by the stripes is exactly what happened. Twitty to Bowen. Bowen on the far side of the court gets it back to the top of the key. Twitty to Mack. Bowen goes to the hoop, uses his left hand. Good attempt.
Wouldn't fall.
Shot wouldn't drop. 13-11. We're in the second half here at Merkett Gymnasium. So they're going to call this foul against Bowen. Michael is a senior guard. He's 6'4", weighs 190 pounds.
Stonehill down by 2 buckets. 12:59 left in the final half.
Rebound by Laggy on the missed shot. Here's Mack to Laggy. Laggy looking for the 3-point shot. Falcons tighten up on their defense. 12:42, the clock running. And we're going to have a traveling violation called against Laggy. Chose comes in. Andrew Sims gets a rest for the Skyhawks. The Skyhawks and the Falcons are both part of the Northeast Division of the NE10 Conference. Both these teams were in tournament play last year. Good turnaround, Jay. And that was a tremendous penetration.
55-49, Bentley. 12:15 left in the final half.
Gilpin also has done a pretty good job at scoring. Okay, Josh Mack is on Ryan Richmond. And of course, we had a foul called. I thought he was going to call him on stepping on the baseline. So Morton gets the 3rd personal foul called against him. Falcons will take the ball out of bounds. Bentley University from Waltham, Mass. They're here tonight at Merkett Gymnasium. And that's a travel violation. They'll call that against Chris Hudson. Moved his pivot foot.
Yeah.
Here's Josh Mack now. Gets it to Twitty. And going to the hoop, making the basket.
And he gets a foul for
Laggy.
For his 3-point shot.
Gets high-fived by the Skyhawks bench. He'll go to the foul line, and he'll get a chance to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. So he'll get one shot, chance to close the gap for the Skyhawks. He makes it. Puts his team within 3 points. Hudson with the basketball. They get it to Klein. And we have a traveling violation, another turnover by the Falcons. Plenty of time in this ball game. Both these teams looking for their first victory in the NE10 conference. Bentley looking for their third victory on the season. Here's Twitty. Goes to the hoop, left side, uses his right hand off the window.
Stonehill down by 1.
Let that window on the glass backboard do the scoring for you, especially if you're in close. Not talking about shooting outside. I'm talking about when you drive to the hoop. It's almost like Bentley is passing too much. They go underneath. A blind pass. Stonehill gets it back. Bentley calls a timeout. The score 55-54.
Good chance for Stonehill to start and move back again.
Both these teams are part of the NE10 conference. Division II basketball. Both these teams part of the NCAA. Stonehill located in downtown Easton, Massachusetts. And of course, Bentley University joining us tonight. And they are from Waltham, Massachusetts. We're at Merckett Gymnasium, not too far from the W.B. Mason Stadium. That's where the Skyhawks play their football. And we have a pretty good crowd on hand. And it gets better as the season goes on. So, Ken, I like what I see so far with the Skyhawks.
No,
I think Coach Krause is doing a terrific job of using his bench. He has used about 12 players in this game. He's got freshmen who are getting some playing time. I like this guy, Josh Mack. He's going to be the future backcourt for Stonehill. So they're going with 3 juniors, 4 juniors, and a freshman. Stonehill right now has a chance to go out in front, and evidently the freshman, Josh Mack, stepped on the foul line. Falcons with the basketball, working against a man-to-man defense. Ryan Richmond out front, likes to take the threes. Jordan Mello Klein controls the ball. There's a turnaround, Jay. Misses the shot. Got his own rebound, went back up. So obviously that was pretty good hustle by Zach Gilpin.
Bentley up by 3.
9:58, the clock running. Stonehill trailing by 3. Here's Morton, he stops, takes to Jay, doesn't drop. Doesn't drop for the Skyhawks. Here come the Falcons. What a great opportunity for young basketball players to come here at Merckett Gymnasium and watch some college basketball. You learn a lot of tricks. They're fast. Nice save by Will Morton. Behind the back pass, he got it to Mack. Here's Twitty, takes to Jay. Bang! He got it.
Well, that brings him a tie.
So that was actually a 2, not a 3, because he was inside the 3-point line. And this guy is getting the opportunity to shoot. Zach Gilpin. He's from Hamden, Maine. Played at Hamden Academy. Nice penetration to the hoop. Loggy with a nice basket. Stonehill hanging in there, no doubt about it. How important it is to protect that baseline. Bowen goes to the scorer's table. He'll be coming in along with Baroa. Twitty on Webb. And they go to the hoop, they make the basket. And that basket was by Chris Hudson. Now their scoring is pretty evenly divided, Ken. So they do the best they can to share it for the open man.
Timeout by Stonehill.
And Stonehill is basically the same. So right now we got a 62-58 ball game. This game can go either way. There's plenty of time, 8:04. And again, we remind our viewing audience that we hope you can see this game if you can't come down to the gym. We're going to try to show it not only in Easton, but in Bridgewater, Sharon, Foxborough, and Brockton. And if you get a chance, one of these games, take a look at their schedule, go to their webpage, come down and support the team. It's pretty good basketball, terrific coaching.
And you can watch this on Comcast channels 97 and Verizon channel 24. And you'll see the schedule is posted of all the Stonehill games.
A lot of these players were good high school players. Twitty, three-pointer, won't fall, rebound fought for, and they're going to call this on Bowen. And so they'll call it on Bowen. He was on his arm. That's his third personal foul. The senior player here at Stonehill from Mansfield, Massachusetts. Stop and pop by the left-hander, Klein. And of course, he likes to take that J, no doubt about it. Jordan Mello Klein. Ball stolen. Hudson goes to the hoop. Can't throw it in, goes out of bounds. Falcons will get it back. They have the lead, they have the ball. Both these teams very competitive, and both are part of the NET 10 conference. There's the J. Nice rebound. Pulled down by Loggy with help from Bowen. Morton with the basketball from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Goes to the hoop. Throws it up, won't fall. So Stonehill's getting the shots. And there's the guy, Ryan Richmond, who can shoot. Timeout called by Stonehill. Bentley right now out in front by 9. Enjoying one of their biggest leads. But you know, a 9-point lead with 6:39 remaining, it's still anybody's ball game, especially with 3-point shooting. If one team goes cold and the other team plugs in three-pointers, we get a tie game. What a nice atmosphere here at Stonehill College. They have a nice campus. They have about 2,450 students that attend Stonehill College. They hire some of the best professors around. And of course, can't say enough about Reverend John Denning. He is the president of Stonehill College. He's the 10th president I think they've had here at the college. And we hope to get him on during the season. He's always a fun guy to chat with. He comes to a lot of the games, and let's face it, with 18 sports, you can't go to every game. There'd be no time for sleeping.
Stonehill's really growing with buildings. They've got to just put up another big complex, which I believe is open now, and they're getting ready to build another large complex. So they're really growing over here.
So the Falcons have the lead. The Skyhawks have the ball. Plenty of time left. Laggy gets it to Mack. Mack, the freshman, wearing number 5. Gets it to Laggy to Twitty. Laggy holds the ball. They take the shot. They don't get the rebound. And here come the Falcons once again. They certainly had enough shots, just couldn't put it in. And we have a foul in place. They'll call this against Andrew Sims. Sims is a 6'6" freshman forward. He's from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. This is the 6th foul against the Skyhawks.
This is first shot.
Ball goes in and out by Chris Hudson. Left-hander will get a second free throw. He dips, he takes the shot, he makes it. Stonehill right now has to make a move. Looking for the free shot. Bowen. They take the shot, it rolls around the rim, and it won't fall for Stonehill. Underneath, they take the shot, and Bowen hustles to get that rebound on the missed shot. Here's Mack to Bowen, to Twitty. Mack takes the shot, bang! He got it.
What he needed was a free.
This is where they have to make the move. As Ken said, they trail by 7.
.5:16 left in the final period.
Laggy has 12 points in this ball game. And again, sometimes you can overpass. Shot won't fall. Guess what? The Falcons fight for the rebound and get fouled in the action.
Chris Hudson,
Stonehill's number 21, Dan Larkin.
junior from Hogan, Maine.
Twitty has 9 points.
1-1.
Laggy has 12 points. And 7 points by the freshman, Andrew Sims. But the guy that's leading the scoring right now, there are 2 players. Number 33, Zach Gilpin. And of course, number 11, Ryan Richmond has a total of 21 points. And again, they got to stop them with their defense. Falcons from Waltham, Massachusetts. Bentley University, ball almost stolen. Ends up in the hands of Klein. They get the 3-point shot off, and they make it by the buzzer.
Got it in time.
And they call a quick timeout. And that makes it again a 10-point lead at the buzzer.
Basketball returns to Mercury Gymnasium in 2 weeks.
And you know, we got to say that Bentley hasn't walked away with this by any means of the imagination. Stonehill has hung in there. They just were off on their shooting tonight. I thought Bentley was on. But
right now they still got time to make a change, but well, it's getting tight.
and of course both these teams will play later on in the season. And you will see a big difference in these teams. This is the first home game of the year for the 2018-19 season. If you get a chance, folks, take a look at this cable cast. Come down and enjoy one of the games. Maybe you can come on the air with us and talk about what Stonehill means to you folks who live in the area.
Next time Stonehill meets with Bentley won't be till Wednesday, February 6th. That's when they'll be meeting again here.
Of course, they won't meet here. They'll meet.
Actually, it's going to be away. It's going to be yeah, it'll be away.
Okay, Stonehill right now has to give a push. They trail by 10. We're down to 4:22 on the clock. Can they do it? Yes, they can. They're capable. They got good shooters. They're a hustling team. Laggy goes to the hoop. He throws it off the window, makes the basket. Down by 8.
Now it's going to be up to their defense now.
They go baseline. They take the shot. They make it. Another hoop for Chris Hudson. Mack bounce passes to Sims. There's a hook pass in the corner to Laggy. Laggy takes the 3. Won't fall. Mello Klein with the rebound. Dishes off to Ryan Richmond. Mack on Richmond. And we're going to have a foul on the dribble. No shot in the play. Falcons will take it out of bounds. Baroa comes in. Bowen comes out. Sims gets a rest. And Morton is in the lineup at 6'6". Shot doesn't fall. He doesn't miss too many. And again, Hudson got the rebound with his left hand, went up and got fouled. So he'll go to the charity stripe. So Owen Chose comes in. He's a sophomore. Laggy gets a rest.
You got both.
So he makes both free throws. Puts his team up by 12. Nice drive to the hoop, but the ball won't fall for Stonehill.
Got a foul.
Clock stops at 3:11. Brandon Twitty will go to the foul line. He'll shoot 2.
Foul on Colton Lawrence, sophomore.
Twitty gets the first one and rolls around the rim and falls. He was a good high school player at Catholic Memorial High School. He's from Randolph, Massachusetts. Makes them both. A 10-point difference. Assistant Coach Carter on the bench trying to cheer his team on. Get them fired up, get them excited. Defense right now is the name of the game. Little tricky dribble. And again, this guy doesn't miss too often. And can you imagine that? He got his own rebound. He is an outstanding player, has had a great career at Bentley. And he dragged his pivot foot. Actually, he did an offensive foul. You can't push and dribble at the same time. They'll call it against you. Okay, let's see what they can do.
Down to do or die now. Whoop.
Can they get 3? Twitty being covered closely. Gets the ball to Morton. To Chose. Mack gets it to Twitty. Twitty three-pointer won't fall. And guess who gets the rebound? The Falcons once again. So that's the key. Skyhawks haven't been getting a second shot or a second rebound on the offensive board. 77-67. The clock running. Big responsibility for the freshman Mack to cover one of the top players in the NE10 conference. And as soon as I say his name,
Another 3.
bang, he gets another 3.
This half, the Stonehill was just, their defense has kind of faltered a little bit. So
But if they were putting the ball in the basket, it might help. So we're going to have a pushing foul.
The penalty foul for number 33, Zach Gilpin, his third personal, the team's 5th foul.
Throw it to Twitty. Twitty takes the J. Bang, he got it. But that's a 2. Oh, they call another 3. Stonehill will take it. 1:20, the clock running. 80-69.
They're in a hurry. Buying as much time as they can get.
And the point guard does take his time. And of course, this guy is so quick, he goes to the hoop and gets fouled. Didn't make the basket, but
Skyhawks number 33, Will Morton, his 4th personal.
Bentley right now has a record of 2 wins and no losses.
Bentley now with a double bonus.
Stonehill 1-1.
His first one.
He has a reputation in the NE10 conference. He's an outstanding player. Offensively, he missed the shot. I jinxed him. Okay, here's Will Morton. Coast to coast, stops, takes the 3. Bang, he got it. 81-71. 50.8 seconds, the clock running.
Stonehill down by 10.
Pressure in the back court.
Go to it, Jay! Get it to Will. Good job. Trap.
And again, they get the ball. They're in no hurry to take the shot. Down to 6 seconds on the shot clock.
24 seconds left in the game.
There's a 3-point.
And they got it.
And they make it. There's 2 they got just before the buzzer went off. It's been the story of tonight. So the score right now, 84-71. Stonehill trailing in Bentley University. 84-71. That's the final score here at Merckett Gymnasium at Stonehill College. Stonehill loses again by a score of 84-71. Although the game was a lot closer than the score indicates. This was an on night for Bentley University. I thought Stonehill was a little bit off in their shooting, and they didn't get many second rebounds. So, Ken, we're going to take a look at the stats, and we're going to wrap it up when the stats arrive.
We want to thank there again Northeastern Savings Bank for being the sponsor for this evening. So they have 6 offices in the Easton area. So
And we want to thank producer / camera person tonight, Nick Alande from Bridgewater. And we thank him for his energy to pull us off. We thank Stonehill College for the opportunity to have the best seats in the house here. New gymnasium floor, and of course 5 freshmen dressing for Stonehill College. We can expect some things to happen in the future, so certainly don't count Stonehill out. I know that I know, Ken, that ECAT enjoys covering the game. This game tonight is a production of Easton Community Access Television. The final score again, 84-71. Stonehill now has a record of 1 win and 2 losses. 1 loss in the NE10 conference. The other one is a non-league encounter. It looks like Bentley University will have 3 victories on the season. I'm Dave Clifton on behalf of Ken Wood, bidding you farewell from Merckett Gymnasium on the campus of Stonehill College. Yes, you've been watching Division II men's basketball. Thank you.